Now that my mother's told my story, I'm Karen Seraphin. I live in Gilroy, California. And as my mother said, she's been trying to tell me about T-Tapp for years. I'm a personal trainer by trade, have been since 1991, worked in gyms from New York to Arizona to California throughout, just weight training. I've been a bodybuilder. I've exercised for weight loss, for sports. I've done it all, except for T-Tapp. Years. Do T-Tapp. Yeah, Ma, whatever. Don't listen to your mother. It doesn't work that way. In 2005, I decided to open up my own studio. So I figured this is the time for me to, no pun intended, tap into something nobody else is doing. Nobody in the area was doing it. So I said, okay, here's my opportunity. Bought the tapes. They sat on the shelf for a little while I was figuring everything out. Started doing it in August 2005 and never looked back. I have a studio. I have a treadmill. I have an elliptical. I have a bike. I have bands. I have balls. I have weights. I have a great weight machine. I don't use any of it. Maybe 3 of my clients do. Everybody else is T-Tapp. That's what I encourage. I write articles for local newspapers. I try to get T-Tapp in there as much as possible because they don't let me actually push T-Tapp anymore. I've done that a couple times. They said, well, it's a little too biased. Okay, so now I just work it into all my articles and explain all the techniques or the principles behind it and say, this is great, this works for everything. As I said, I've never looked back. 2005, August, I started T-Tapping. I came to the retreat in October 2005. Oh, good Lord, how overwhelming was that? My head was spinning, but at that time I told Teresa, I said, I'm going to certify. And she kind of looked at me like, I don't know, because I'd been a weight trainer for so long. January 2006 came, I certified. She looked at me and said, okay, good, I was wrong. And I said, now I've certified Total, Ladybug, More, Hit the Floor, all of them. And that's all I do. And I tell people about my business, and I tell people what I'm doing. So T-Tapp, it's the only workout I do. And they said, oh, okay, it must work. So this is by far the best program I've ever done, and I've done a lot. And I've been working out since I could walk, joining gyms from the earliest day they would let me. Why? T-Tapp didn't exist back then. Had it existed, maybe I would have listened sooner. Anyway, thank you, Teresa. Again, as everyone, from the bottom of my heart, what you do is just nothing short of spectacular. Thank you.